I'm trying to see how fast I can go, and I just need to move my mouth, right? Well, it's not moving. Okay, so you have to exaggerate. That baby has every reason to be scared. Do you want me to unlock another childhood trauma?
Honestly, not. Like, I'm pretty set right now. To be honest, thank you for the offer.
Garfield, what happened to my favorite record?
I scratched it.
And what happened to the lasagna I fixed for dinner?
I ate it.
Garfield, why is it you scratch, eat, and destroy everything in sight?
I can't help it. I'm a slave to my passions.
I'm sorry, Garfield. If you didn't do those things, you wouldn't be my cat. I love you for what you are.
That's okay.
What happened to my fern?
Don't ask.
We all knew that eventually the baby baked potatoes with legs would learn that teamwork does in fact make the dream work. And now that they have successfully breached the perimeter of the compound once, they'll do it over and over again, with less effort each time. So we're gonna do a potato patch renovation. Step 1, move all the shit out the way. Then I was extra grown up and actually swept up all the corgi glitter instead of setting shit back on top of it. Please hold your applause. My first line of defense for my hardwood would be the shower curtain. I go ahead and tape it down to secure it. Next, we got my plastic outdoor rug from the Walmarts. For the record, what you're fixing to see on this rug is not symbolism. Me and Bo do not participate in the pineapple way of life. Stoked for you if you do, but this is just what they had on clearance, you see. Anyhow, we found out last litter we could take these outside and just spray off all the potato peels. We got 3 of them we're going to rotate in and out. By far, probably one of the best ideas I ever had. With this batch of potatoes, we decided to use the washable puppy pads. We got about 5 in rotation, and I am here to tell you there's no sense in buying those ones you're just going to have to throw away. They're going to tear them up anyway. I was terribly excited to use my new exercise pen that I could configure however I wanted to. I swear by all that's holy, it's the best thing that ever happened to us. Because I ain't a monster, I did give them a blankie. Then I was sweet enough to give their toys back. Not that they deserved them. Then it was time to drop in the inmates. Naturally, they started looking for a weak spot in the perimeter. It didn't help that the mobile titty bar was right here next to me. They sure were hoping and praying they was gonna catch me slipping. Luckily, they looked around and realized there was so much room for activities, like tearing shit up. They realized they had enough room for cork aerobics and potato parkour. It's a perfect amount of space to start a whole bunch of shit. And there's enough room for the other doggos to do what they're supposed to do. The new and shiny did melt off the potato mansion pretty quickly, and they were no longer blinded by the bling of a new experience. They realized despite the space, they were still in potato prison. I know, they're terribly cute. However, they are still criminals. We ask that you do not stick your hand in and try to touch the inmates, feed the inmates, or play with the inmates. We are not responsible for any body part you lose by sticking it through the cage. They are in fact armed and dangerous. To voice their disdain, the inmates banded together and started a riot. They are now a gang they call Potato Salad.
You know what I realized lately? There are people who have social anxiety, and then there are people who just don't like people. I am both.
I don't have class today, and I'm so happy because that means that I get to sit home and do nothing. which is weird because like I don't know why I'm happy to be doing nothing. Like, you know, like I feel like when people have a day off, you know, like they like to do things, you know, they go shopping, they go out on the town, they go to the city, whatever. But me, you know, my source of happiness is being a bum.
Jesus! You gotta stop doing this, man!
Hi, I'd like to make a return. Ma'am, this is your birth certificate.
That's fine, ghost me. Leave me on red, it's all good. You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me. I already knew this was coming when I was overthinking this 2 months ago. You can't, I was built for this shit.
I'm gonna fail, dude.
I'm gonna rip you apart. I want to apologize.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you this. It's always just been a curiosity of mine. It's just something I've always wondered about you. Just never got a chance to ask until now. But anyway, without further ado, what is your fucking deal?
If you would shoot someone because they try to steal your dog, that means you value a dog's life over a human.
I would shoot someone for a Baja Blast.
Now somebody, anybody, everybody scream!
Just because you're a sad bitch doesn't mean you can't still be a bad bitch. Remember that.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
You called me a whore. You made fun of my weight. You gave me the finger.
And you called my kid stupid.
Ah, fuck!
It's just men.
I know, but I'm scared.
Bitch, now tell me why my ex would text my phone talking about he missed me. Bitch, you know what else you can miss? Me with that bullshit. The only time I miss a motherfucker is when I swing and they duck. The fuck?
Let me be abundantly clear that I think all the Kar Jenner kids are so cute, like beautiful children. I would never want to watch or babysit, rather, any of them. Even Northwest has my heart. I would die for that little girl. But would I want to babysit her alone? No. Specifically, the main one I know I can't do is this one. I think I have a healthy fear of Rain Disick. A rational fear. I just feel like I'm just not equipped. I'm not equipped to watch any of those children. They would eat me alive. I'm not an authoritative figure. They would walk all over me. This one in particular would absolutely destroy me. I would be ruined after spending a day with this child alone. Now, if other adults, other help was around, I'd consider it. But I do not want to be alone in a room with Rain Disick. I'm petrified.
You know what? Why don't we just eat?
I've got some appetite. And I want pie.
Kids. Oh, what makes you an expert?
So when right go wrong, just say a little prayer, get your money, man. Life goes on.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this